Hello, wonderful people. How the devil are you? To use him, let's bring him into it. He's not here for long, so let's mention him while we can. Today I'm going to talk about a question that was asked of me in the comments by a lady who lives in Australia. I'm sorry I haven't made a note of your name, but she was asking about what the emissaries were the latest on the lines in the sky, the many, many lines in the sky that we're seeing. Here in Spain, they're going crazy. They are dropping lines like a man with no arms. So I asked the emissaries, and I'll tell you all about what they said on the other side. So before I talk about these trails that have chemicals in them, I want to give a big shout out to Vicky Cook. Hello, Vicky! Vicky Cook and I did an exchange of therapy a while ago, and I wanted to work on my absolute, utter frustration, anger and almost phobia for those pretty lines in the sky. I was becoming obsessed with them. They were taking the joy out of every day. If it was a clear sky, I felt great. If it wasn't, I felt bad, and I didn't want that. And Vicky took me through a beautiful procedure where I was able to get rid of all of that anger and do some nice processes. And now I don't like them. I don't like them, and I give them the finger every now and again. You bastards. But it doesn't spoil my day. And so thank you, Vicky, for that. However, they're there and they've been going mad lately. Mad. So I asked the emissaries, I said, so what do you think? I was running and they were giving it welly. Yeah. And they said, as long as we keep seeing them, we can take that as a signal that the old guard, that was their words, the old guard is still in control. Okay. They've been doing them for 30 years. 30 years. More or less. Some people say 20. I saw them 30 years ago and I wondered what the dickens they were. So they've been doing them for a long time. And the emissary said that it just shows you that they're still able, they're still in a position to finance them, because man, that is a cost that is just exponential. And you know, it's interesting, isn't it? Now, you know, that Mr. T's coming in and he's going to start looking at expenses. And the Pentagon, for as long as I can remember now, every year keeps saying, oh, we can't account for X amount of trillion dollars on the budget. Yeah, I think we know where they're coming from. So they can still afford to finance it. And the emissary said something that I thought was really, really interesting. They said, understand that and I'm not going to say them the right way around. I'm going to say the trails chem, all right, just for the bots. The bots, stick it up your butt. That's what I'd say. They said that the trails chem will be the very last thing that they will let go of. The baddies. They said that it's the fundamental part of their scheming. They said, because it controls so many elements that they need to control. So it's controlling the Great Awakening, because it's controlling the sun, it's controlling the weather, and therefore they can use that as a manipulation. They can use that to try and forward their change of the climate, things like that. And so it's got a lot of functions. And, you know, one of the side, I mean, as Emma said a while ago, one of the offshoots, just a handy second thing, is that it's also creating poisons, yeah, for humankind. So it's got loads and loads of jobs, very important jobs. And so they said they will be very reluctant to let it go. But when we see it stop, we know that that's it, because it's the last thing that they're going to let go of. But they said, even though they're doing that, because I asked them, are they really harming us? And they said, superficially, yes, superficially. They said, but no matter how much they do it, no matter how hard they work on that, they cannot stop what's coming. Right? And I keep sounding like a cue post. They're not going to stop what's coming. The Great Awakening's happening anyway, regardless. All that it does, it's like putting a little governor on it, or it's hampering it. But they said, regardless, now it's too late. It's done. So it's just, really, they're just spending a lot of money for naught. And the emissaries were very insistent. No matter how many lines they place in the sky, they will not ever stop the Great Awakening. They will not ever stop what's coming, whether they like it or not. And I have a feeling that they don't like it. So frankly, I look at them and think, there they are again, still trying their futile little game that won't work. And I'm excited to see the skies beautifully blue, as is their wont here in Spain, but not very often here now because of what they do. But they'll come. They'll run out of money, or they'll run out of energy, or they'll run out of desire, or they'll just run out of the world. That'll be even better. And we'll be all right again. So I love you all, and thank you for that question. And I'll speak to you all later. Bye-bye.